Hello everybody! Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. So, we've got the usual suspects here. Kangafango.
Oh yes, Cameron.
Oh, were you talking to me?
Kangafango.
Hello, I'm Kangafango.
We've started well.
Roomspath says finally.
Yeah, we
got caught
we
up
waited
in
until everybody was here to begin, which we've got Sparklepuff, aka Emichu, aka Jamie,
Hello.
yeah, sure, and we've got Willis1961,
Howdy.
and we've got Mr. W.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Well,
Yes. Hello.
technically, I'm talking about you, but
Yeah.
right. So, would y'all like to quickly introduce
Y'all.
your characters again?
Mr.
So-
W.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yep.
Okay. My name is Arkan Fenwick. I am an elf wizard, high elf wizard specifically, and I'm on this island in order to help strike an agreement between a patron and the island itself, in which I will gain a profit from the trade of gems between my patron and the island.
Good. Thank you very much. Next is Willis.
Brack Egan, half elf war priest, who got drafted by this band of miscreants to assist them in their nefarious schemes.
I like how that changed from drag to drafted.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, we have Amichu.
Hello. I play Car, not a duck, an Arakocra archer who has come to the island to find the cause of a dear friend of his is passing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we have Kango.
Hello, I'm Kangafango, and I play Mimer Jolina Faylor, who has a brother called Talon Brittlewick Faylor, who got accused of stealing the councillor's jewels, and who's Mimer's trying to clear his name, basically.
Right. Thank you very much. So,
Sure.
Do you want to delete the chat?
We've never introduced the DM.
Oh, yes. And we have
Paradise.
the
Yes,
and we
thank
have
you.
the DM.
And then we have the voice in all our heads.
Yeah.
so, what did you say, Mr. W, about the deleting? What?
The Roll20 chat.
Yeah, I've done
Is
that.
the role
That's good.
Yeah, I've done that. Thanks.
Okay.
I forgot to join.
Also, just to say, that pumpkin gift, the black, isn't a morph suit. That's actually Sharadice's beard.
that gift there.
Yeah.
Now I have to build the background in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And
Do it.
well, not now, but then.
Not now.
So,
Yeah.
hello everybody in chat as well.
Yeah, should I read chat to begin
No.
with?
No.
No, you should.
We'll
read
never
it.
get started.
I've got chat up right here. Actually, yeah, I can just put chat right there. I think that'll be fine. So, actually no, I'll move to the side. So, last time you had so this is, by the way, the 8th live stream. So with the original.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah. So with the
Bye,
original
everyone.
length of
We've not had
this
yet.
mini campaign that was intended, this would be the last session. However, things took longer.
Whoopsie doodle.
As they always do.
Things are really fun. It's just they also took longer, which means that this will hopefully not be the last session of this
Yeah,
campaign.
that's often the case, isn't it, with D&D or
Yeah.
with
It's-
role playing in general?
Pretty much always, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we enjoy each other's bits a bit too much. We're too sort of focused on
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Come
Yeah.
on, we're live streaming.
So
Yes, whenever Shared Ice isn't online, we all conspire together to say, how can we drag this out and mess up his timeline?
Oh no.
well, if you mess up the timeline, I'll just explode Romulus, and then we're in the Kelvin timeline. So don't make me do that.
Grimstar says, I'm glad it took longer.
Aren't we all?
So, I mean, it just means that all of you will. It'll take longer for you to see the prep and report videos.
Yeah.
I know,
well.
that bit does hurt.
Mm,
And there'll be a lot more
yeah.
of them.
And sometimes they're like really funny, and sometimes they give you all really good compliments as well. And I'm just twisting the knife a little
Oh.
bit.
Oh.
Coward.
Wait, there's prep and report videos?
Yes.
By the way, it's all in the playlist if you are interested. Not
Not the
Oh,
players.
yeah.
Not the players.
So last
Oh.
time you finally got out of the city.
Yeah.
You played a
Great
really
session.
you played a really
seven's fine.
you played a really funny joke on Sorum, Shell Painter.
Yeah, very funny.
A very funny joke that everybody involved definitely thought was funny.
Well, everybody but him.
And on your
It's just
way
a YouTube prank.
on your way you learned that apparently Pral's wife and he had some sort of a disagreement, and he might have stopped at Siralali's shrine to pray for unity and peace to return to his family, which he probably has done, considering that after investigating the area somewhat, a cufflink was found, which Sorum claims definitely belonged to Pral. You also found a mysterious hole in the ground, which was covered and has a putrid smell. And also, you discovered that the top of the structure, this octagonal structure, above the entrance has a symbol which in you don't know what language means a 2. Now, it was Elia Goldmark who identified that with her spell Comprehend Languages.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there was another bit. What was the other bit?
There were other sculptures as well with runes on them. Or
Arkan gave it a little kiss.
there were other entrance.
what kiss the statue?
There were other
Other
entrance
buildings.
Other entrance buildings, yes. Also, on your way here, you passed a man with a cartload full of rotting game meat, which he
Suspicious.
seemed quite invested in concealing.
Protective.
And you also found some bits of animal bones and blood around the place where you are now. Also, Elia Goldmark said did say that this structure looks similar to the one that she went into, to where she found her current hand clothing.
Or cursed gauntlets.
Yes.
Oh, did you mention about the cufflet?
Cufflink, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I did mention about the cufflink.
Did you?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
Some people just weren't listening to you.
Yeah.
Must have been
Good.
distracted.
Some people tend to tune you out.
Wow. my fairy lights just turned on.
Oh.
Also, Elisa,
Oh.
yep, they did do a little bit of trolling, yes. And Elisa's very proud of you all.
Yeah.
So, you had... So, Car stayed behind with the cart and horse. However,
Well, yeah.
Arkan got him, and returned to the main party. So,
They hadn't gotten here yet, have they? They were on their way?
they're on their way. Well, no, they
At
would
this
have...
point, they would have arrived.
Yeah, they would have arrived, because I remember that you asked Elia Goldmark if this was familiar, if this looked familiar to her, and since she went to speak with Arkan and Ka, that means that they must have gotten here, or at least
Yes, and
she
I-
must have gotten
and
here.
Okay.
And I traded the statue, so yeah, I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain.
And gave it a
Okay.
smooch.
I did not smooch the statue.
A figurative smooch.
No, it was a prayer, you cretins.
True.
So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take Elia and walk around the building and see if there's any other writing, engravings, or whatever on it. See if we can get a little more information, and maybe walk around to a couple of the nearest buildings and see if they have the same things written on them.
Okay. So, as you're looking around, actually, give me a perception check.
Who?
Brack.
First roll of the day.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
You can only go so high
Sounds
pitch.
like
Which was
like an aircraft
you said-
powering up.
You
Yeah.
said perception, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so again. Oh.
Off to a roaring start.
That wasn't even that wasn't if it was in that one that would have been funny. That was just dull.
Well,
That one's just.
let's see if
That's
Elia's.
just dull.
Let's see if Elia's gonna do any better.
Oh.
And then that one comes. There we go.
Well,
It's the second time, but the first one was a warm up.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling this is going to be a very chaotic stream.
Well, we're off to a chaotic start at least. That's good.
so looking around this structure that you're at, on the sides, there aren't any other markings, unfortunately. You manage to find some of the other ones, and I think the comprehend language spell has a length duration associated with it.
Yeah, you said an hour last time.
Yeah, it is an hour. So yeah, going around to some of the other ones, they all have a different symbol above the entrance, which she claims are just different numbers.
Okay,
what
are the
are those
numbers of the
numbers?
ones?
No,
What
go
are the
on.
numbers of the ones closest to us?
Well, hold on. I need to very quickly have a look. 1 second.
And also, what like? I assume it goes. I assume it starts at 1. How high does it go up to?
1 second.
I can imagine you just see what Brack is doing and then just go over and start like micromanaging. Like, yeah. When does it start? How high does it go to?
42.
Guys, we might lose our lives in there.
It goes up to
Wow.
8.
8.
Oh.
8. Okay. So so you're saying there's 8 things around.
8.
Yeah.
That's great.
8.
God. 8.
8.
Right, yes, 8. And the ones closest to you
Mhm.
are 1 and 3.
Okay, interesting.
Is it like an apartment kind of situation where it's like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then the other side is like 2, 4, 6, 8?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're at number 2, so 1 is on one side and 3 is on the other.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Slight correction. The number above the one you're at is actually number 3, not number 2. Sorry,
Okay.
it's
So
number
that's
3.
wrong.
Yeah. Well, I said it wrong. Sorry. It's the one you're at is number 3, and it's 1 and 2. So 1, 2, and then 4 on the other side. So yeah,
Is this
My
the
mistake.
door? Or... Sorry.
Okay.
above the entrance. Yes.
Okay.
I'll change that in my notes in that
Yep.
case.
7's my lucky number. Let's go into 7.
Well,
I think
I was thinking, what if
Yeah.
it's like the level of the dungeon? Maybe if these are dungeons, maybe you should start with number 1 and then
Yeah,
go.
level one.
Instead of going to the highest one first.
No, we're level 3. We can go to 3.
Yeah, let's go. Look,
We're
we're
not
here
going
at
to the
3.
baby's dungeon.
Well,
Hang
we don't
Wait.
know.
Wait,
I
hang
mean, what if
Wait, level
'cause
3.
Alia said
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
we
that
are.
she went into that was similar to these was pretty tough and thought she was going to die and doesn't know what happened to her companions.
What level is she? She's probably level 2.
Well, we don't know what the number was on the one she went in, but what if she went into 3 and got her butt whooped, or went into number 2 and got her butt whooped?
I'm going to. I'm
But
going
then she's
to.
level 1.
I'm going to turn to. Is it Alia?
Alia.
Alia.
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Alia, and I'm going to ask. Obviously, it was a stressful situation, but did you manage to sort of take note of the number of the structure that you went into? Because you said they were similar to these, didn't you?
I didn't notice numbers or markings on those ones. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were so excited to have found it that, well, we just sort of went in.
That makes
But
sense.
it was very difficult.
Yes.
Now, when you were fighting, now above the enemies' names, was there like a number 1, a 2, 3,
Number 1?
There was a
9001?
300!
It was 2 skulls.
Yeah.
and then she's like, well, we went into this big room, and then suddenly this dramatic music started playing, and the room was ominously empty and devoid of any objects. And then,
Why do I hear bottom?
yeah, she
Why
doesn't
is
say
my
that.
game saving?
She doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna,
froze for a second.
yeah. I'm gonna suggest we go into number 1, just to be on the safe side.
Which one did we find? Well, did
Number 3, I
It
think
was
we
3,
come-
yes.
Yeah.
That's
So,
probably
okay.
that's probably the safe. That's probably the most sensible bet. Yeah.
Okay, so
That-
Sorum found it outside number 3.
So that's the same thing I was suggesting, is maybe we want to at least check out number 1 first, just to get an idea, just in case it is something related to the strength of whatever is in the dungeon.
But maybe it's the number of victims it has down there.
Oh.
dear.
Well, if there's only 1 victim, that's better than going into one that has 3 victims already.
But then if we go down on number 3, then we can say 3 people, and then 3 people, then we become a big team. No?
Well, it would surely make sense to go to where we found the cufflink. So surely number 3.
Sorum?
Well, I'm not the adventurer here. It's really up to you. Although I did find this right here. Holding up the cufflink.
Well, maybe Prowl lost this when he exited it. Maybe they're all linked underground. We don't know.
Potentially.
They could all be leading to the same exact chamber.
It's just how many flights of stairs there are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that.
So yeah, it might be he just waited out the weather on the stairway and didn't go in.
Well, yes, but we're not going to know that until we go in, are we?
I think we should go down number 3.
Let's roll a die.
Door number 3?
I think number 3 is is genuinely the most sensible suggestion.
Cash in number 3,
Everybody-
please.
Dungeon number 3. Are we going into number 3? Are we agreed on that?
Who votes for number 3? Say R.
I say number 1.
Well,
Well,
Chat, decide.
I mean, I know you don't. I mean, I know the DM doesn't like it, but we could split the party. It depends how stubborn Rack is.
I'd be up for anything.
Well, I'm just saying I'm suggesting number one, just in case it is like level wise, just so we can get an idea. If one's a cakewalk, then we go straight to 3 and skip 2.
Yeah, but that might be considered metagaming if you're taking into account the levels.
Eliza, room's bath opinion?
Also, I've noticed on the what do you call it? The scratch board. On the missions list, you didn't write down
The
Ilya
whiteboard.
Goldmark's mission over here.
Oh, yeah.
What, the Brothers of? That's Brothers of.
Oh, Brothers
Oh,
are
yes.
missing. Oh, sorry. I said that. I thought that said missions. Sorry.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
Message above, yes. Room's bath.
Room's bath.
I can't.
I can't.
Yeah, I think Roomsbot might have watched the prep videos.
Oh.
So
Ah,
In that case,
yeah.
don't. I know too much.
don't spoil stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
right.
That chatter who knew too much.
I'm going to go back over to the monument and pray to the god Roomsbath for insight.
You're gonna give it a kiss too?
Shut up.
No, I will just rub its backside fondly.
Well, the thing is, if Roomsbot
Might be lucky.
did give a number, you would have Roomsbot likes that.
Room's bath smiles. Here we go.
Like, what?
But
Oh, no.
even if Roomsbath did give you a number, I mean, there's no telling if Roomsbath actually wants the best for the party, or if Roomsbath wants what will be most
true.
interesting to
Yes.
the party. So,
Most interesting for the spectators.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, as a spectator,
Giggles.
giving.
Oh yes, go into room 42.
Right.
Well, anyway,
Go
that
on.
was my suggestion. Is number one, just in case they are.
Oh,
Orders of
now
levels.
Mima's saying number 2.
I just want to say, no, it's fine. Any witch is fine.
I mean, if we don't find anything, I mean, we'll probably the safest to explore all of them just in case.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I'm going with start off at number 3 because that seems to be the most direct route to go. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to number 3 then.
Yes.
And what's behind door number 3?
Well, not immediately. I would suggest, since it's already late afternoon
Oh, Willis, you're always so sensible.
and we've been traveling all day, we're probably tired and hungry,
Uh-huh.
and we don't know how long it might take to explore or clear this thing. Is it going to take us minutes or is it going to take us days? We don't know how big it is.
So we can at
Oh,
least have a
that's-
short.
That's.
We can at
I
least have,
would
we can at
I
least have a
would-
short rest.
I would suggest that we set up camp, get some sleep and eat, and
Then decide.
then go. Well, whichever one we decide to go into, we go into it like first thing in the morning after we've had a good night's sleep and
Okay.
chance
Yeah,
to
that's
rest and eat. Because I mean, you don't want to go into
With an empty
a
stomach.
possible battle at the end of the day where you're tired and hungry and
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
and then I would also suggest too, since we may be here for a while, we go back to the cart and drag it as close as we can off the road and then bring the horse up here. We don't want to leave the horse I mean, if we end up in there
Yeah.
for days, we don't want to leave the horse tied to a cart
Yeah.
starving to death next to the road.
Aw.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Okay. Or maybe the number up top is how many days it takes to explore it.
Yeah, I'd be
Okay,
up for
Let's do that. Let's do that.
How considerate of the
A
developers.
short, probably a short rest, just so we're not wasting too much time. But yeah,
Well, short rest, then we wake up in the night.
Well, a short rest is an hour, but the
Oh.
suggestion was to spend the
Spend the
night
night.
so that you're all fresh and you've all got your spells back and hit points
Alright.
and all that sort of stuff.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I think we should have people people keeping watch periodic.
Well, elves only need 4 hours of rest, and it's only a trans that they go into, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
thank you for volunteering.
Okay. Very well.
Okay.
Well,
Go
does
on,
it?
Ron.
I mean, you're doing the long rest, but you still,
Yeah.
since it's over, you still can like alternate who's on watch
Oh, yeah,
and
of
that
course,
kind
of
of
course, of
stuff,
course,
and
yeah.
it's still.
Look, I am not one of these nocturnal birds, okay? I need my beauty sleep.
You're not an owl.
You're gonna
Exactly, thank you.
roost in that tree over there.
No, that is racist. How dare you? I sleep in the bed, same as you. I wake up in the morning, same as you. I preen my feathers, same as you. Hold on a minute.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll start
Anyway.
on what.
I've just saw your emotes, Mr. W.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's taking the first watch then?
I'll do
Whenever
it.
it gets invented.
Well, first we got to go get the horse.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how far up the trail can we drag that cart?
You can drag it into the bushes so that you wouldn't really see it if you're just passing by.
Okay, so we'll pull the cart into the
Mhm.
bushes and maybe throw some branches and stuff across it just to kind of
Yeah.
make sure it's unseen so it doesn't get stolen.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to
And
do
then-
here.
And then we'll bring the
Okay.
horse up to the little
The clearing, yes.
meadow where the clearing where the statue is
Mhm.
and hobble it there where it can graze on the grass.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Let's just do that.
you also with a long rest is also included all the stuff you would get from a short rest. So actually, with the hold on, I need to. Does anybody have missing hit points? I don't think so. Do they?
I don't think so. We've lucked out with combat.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh no, we've had a long rest
You've
since.
doomed us now.
Yeah, we've had a long rest since Car was shot.
We
Okay.
have had since we
Traumatized.
got here. We've had a couple of spells cast, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
you
I'll need to roll me 220s.
yeah, you regain all of your spell slots, and also, okay. So at the end of a long rest, you regain all of your hit points. You regain all of your spent hit dice if you've spent any, and you also regain up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of. Actually, hold on. What? Character also regains spent hit dice. Oh, spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half the character's total number of
Okay.
them. So you get half your hit dice back, basically.
That's
What a
good.
hit dice.
Hit dice, well, if you level up, you know how each class has a
Yes,
number,
Yeah,
a die that is rolled to determine the hit points, yeah?
yeah.
Well, per short rest, you can spend any number of them to regenerate that amount of hit points per short
Right.
rest, yeah?
Okay.
And each time you take a level in a class, you get that hit die added to your pool.
Right.
Also, yeah. 1 second.
I don't know, a swimming pool
Oh,
filled
and-
with dice.
Arkin will also be able to reset his
Yes, I'll be able to roll my two.
his two magic dice.
Yes,
Mhm.
my two is. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's hope that they were better than last time because they were like what, 2 and 6, I think,
Yep.
or 3 and
That-
6.
two and
I think-
6.
2 and 6.
-4 and
Okay, slash RD20.
1.
16. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Good.
And the other one.
120.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
pretty good.
Good.
Yes, yeah, actually.
16 squared.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
So, let me roll for weather. 1d8.
Whether the weather's good remains to be seen.
Come on. There we go. Yeah. So, as...
So on weather, is low good or high good?
The way I roll it is the higher the number, the more favorable the lower the number, the more favorable the weather. The higher the number, the less favorable the weather.
Oh, okay, so
yeah.
That's good weather. Good.
So is it just partly cloudy then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So
or mostly sunny.
Yeah.
you spend some time eating, which, by the way, mark off a trail ration
Oh yeah.
for the day.
Oh yes.
Sure.
Do we have? I assume we've got because I've got a bedroll. I'm assuming that a bedroll isn't used up if you use it just once.
No, of course not.
Well, that'd be strange.
No, it's like a sleeping bag. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not once and throw it away.
Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted to check. Also, what about water skins?
Well,
It's like a water bottle.
yeah, except it's a
Yeah.
pig's bladder. But
Yeah.
the area is. I'm not going to make you roll to find water in this place. It's quite a rainy place anyway, and so there's lots of
Open your
streams, there's
mouth
woodland,
and
and
just
lots
take
of
a drink.
hills. You can find water if you need it. It's not an issue at the moment.
And so something I still haven't gotten to do, and I've got a sort of monologue in my head for it. I still haven't sort of. I've still not really got around to explaining in character why Arkan is sort of doing what he's doing. Not as in he's got a contract, but as in why he sort of took that in his whole sort of philosophy.
Well, you kind of said
That sounds neat, but-
you have said in character about wanting money for spells.
Well, yeah, but it's why
Education.
Well, yeah, but it's why he does that. Is what I got the idea for the monologue for. But anyway, that's not important. Go.
Okay. Although I don't even have trail rations.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Someone's going hungry.
I think you
Yeah.
would have as part of the.
I do have. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I do have either a feat, trait, or proficiency. I think it's a feature. Sorry. Called Wanderer. That says excellent memory.
That's from your background. That's the
Yeah.
feature from your background.
Can also find
Okay,
food and fresh water for up to 5
and
people each day.
I was going to say, and I think that you either have the choice of getting an explorer or a dungeoneering pack, and I would assume both of those have rations. I know the exploring pack does because that's the one I got.
I don't have either of those. I've got a herbalism kit.
Well, did you say they were a druid?
Yeah.
Well, I mean the wanderer thing, so that you don't need to roll for it if the area is likely to have berries or fresh water or
Yeah.
natural foraging stuff, do you? Okay, well in that case,
Yeah.
that's fine. If you want to spend some time in that long rest
Okay.
to forage for food,
Mhm.
then you can do that for up to 5 people, it says?
It says, yeah.
Okay.
Each day.
Which means that only one of you will have to use a
Trail ration.
trail ration in that case.
What about the NPCs?
In that, those are
I-
included.
Okay.
I marked one off on mine already.
Yeah, so did I.
Actually, okay, in
That
that
also-
case, yeah, sure. It's actually it's elite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it would actually have
Sorry
to be
for
both.
cheapskate.
It would actually have to be both the NPCs then. Okay.
Do they have trail rations?
Well, Daniel, you did have an
Probably.
explorer. You did have an explorer's pack as part of your thing. I'm just looking at what an explorer's pack has.
I've got the herbalism kit. I don't. Not to my
It
knowledge,
says
have that.
it says it's an equipment.
I don't have that in there.
Equipment. You start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background: wooden shield, any simple weapon; scimitar, any simple melee weapon; leather armor, an explorer's pack, and a druidic focus. Because you're a druid, right?
Yeah. I don't. I've never gotten the explorer's pack. I don't know why.
Well, then you can add it either now or between sessions.
Okay.
You can look it up online also, what it contains, all the different stuff.
Yeah, and I've got the PDF if you want me to send you that if you don't have it.
That's alright, thank you.
Okay, so food is gathered, shared, and the afternoon transitions into night. There is a crescent moon that casts pale shadows through the tree canopy onto the clearing. You can see it's mostly clear. You can definitely see the stars and constellations. And yeah, someone starts a small fire to keep you warm. And who takes the first watch? What did we say?
Me.
You.
Okay.
Okay, then give me a perception roll.
Oh, no. What's my perception? It is. God, it's so difficult to say. The PDFs for the character sheets are so annoying because it writes yourself so small. My perception is +3 because I've got proficiency in it.
You've got proficiency in it?
In perception, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a space between the plus and the 3, or
Yes.
it's a space? Okay, +3. Hopefully that will
Or
work.
actually, I don't think it matters. Maybe.
Yeah. You don't have
Well, there
to
we
put
go.
space.
Oh, there we go. 10 plus 3 is 13.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the explorer's pack. I'll do that just after
Yeah,
the
no worries.
session. Yeah, because I do have a backpack, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's in the bottom somewhere. You forget it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do have a backpack though, so would I just add 2 gold pieces for that back to my
Sure.
character?
Sure.
Let's go from that. Okay.
So
Hey, I found 2 gold pieces in here.
keeping
Yeah.
watch, Arkan, you notice some nightly critters in the trees, in the ferns.
Don't do that to me. You scared me for a second.
Nothing too out of the ordinary, although some of the calls of the animals you hear, like, they're probably night birds, but some of them you don't recognize.
It's like, caw.
However,
Oh, it's just Caw talking in the sleep.
I was going to say, do I look back and just hear Car snoring?
you notice nothing dangerous or out of the ordinary.
Brilliant.
So,
Okay.
how
Who's
many
next?
hours does each shift? How many
I
hours
think
is each
I
shift
think
for?
I only need 4 hours sleep. So if we're sleeping for about 8 hours, I'd probably wake someone up after about 4 hours.
Okay.
I don't know what the sleep schedule of gnomes or Aarakocra or half elves are.
I think it's all just the same.
Yeah, if you want, Car can take next.
Okay, well, you feel in your sleep you feel just a gentle prodding, like in the ribs.
I was gonna say, like, since I'm the most,
Also-
I guess,
Mm,
combat oriented,
That's true, yeah.
I think I would take the last shift since it always seems like just before dawn or whatever is the
Yeah,
most likely time that you get attacked.
yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so it says a long rest is at least 8 hours long, and during that, things like reading, talking, eating, or standing watch, the character can only do that for a maximum of 2 hours.
Oh,
But
right.
no, but the thing is, that's during the 8 hours. So that's a part of it. If you only need to do that for 4 hours, then, well, that extra time goes in. So technically, you could use those extra 4 hours you have anyway, then plus the 2 that would be included in the long rest if you wanted to. Which means that only one other individual would have to keep watch. Or you
Yeah,
could.
sure.
It's however you want.
Yeah, I don't think it matters a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, sure, I'll do that. So after about 4 hours, or whenever, just so I can make sure I get a decent night's sleep.
Well,
instead of
trance, but yeah.
Brack probably feels a gentle
Sure.
prodding, like at his leg or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, anything unusual?
There's some wildlife sounds here that I don't recognize, but nothing dangerous. No.
Okay, give me a second to get up and stretch and wake up and
Of course.
Just
Maybe.
do.
fix a cup of tea.
Boy,
Okay.
All right, and you can go to sleep then.
thank you kindly. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, weather.
Yeah,
I
weather.
see.
So
That's how many bandits.
roll perception, please. Willis?
That's brilliant.
Willis, please roll perception.
Takes me a second to type.
All right. I wasn't sure if you heard me because
least-
other people were
yeah.
also talking.
At least I'm being consistent.
Good.
Is that twice you've rolled that exact roll, Willis?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
So
mate.
the
I
starry
need
night
a new
sky.
set of dice.
The starry night sky disappears behind cloud cover, and visibility drops. Now you have dark vision, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so it doesn't influence you too much. You get a little bit of drizzle at some point in the night, close to morning.
A little bit of what?
A little bit of drizzle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You notice nothing out of the ordinary. At some point during the night, the horse seems to have woken up because of something, but it doesn't seem to be distressed. So, yeah. Now, as the sun slowly comes up behind the clouds, soft mist rolls in through the forest into the valley that you're in. And it's time for everybody to wake up. So,
On your feet, you lazy bums!
Yep. Hearing that, Mime will just emit a high-pitched shriek
Yeah.
while jumping out through the treetops.
You've got a mace, don't you, Willis?
Yeah.
Do you have a shield as well? You could just clang it
Oh,
on that
no.
way.
Do, 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 do.
Blang, 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 blang.
That lady. I didn't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me.
Hmm.
Hold on.
And then I assume we'd all just jolt awake.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, this lady here.
Okay, so in an effort
the chat.
Yeah, I've seen.
in an effort to speed things up a little bit, you spend some time preparing, maybe having a little bite to eat or something. So you've regained all your spell slots, your hit points, hit dice, and you can also spend an hour to change up which spells you've got prepared if you want to.
Ooh, hang on. How long does the scroll of mage armor take to prepare?
You don't need to prepare it; it's a scroll. Put
Put
wait.
it into my thing.
Oh, you mean transcribe it into your spellbook? You mean?
Yeah, I think it's an hour.
1 second. Copying a spell in your spellbook. When you blah blah blah. If it is of a level for which you have spell slots, if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it, yeah. Blah blah blah. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. So this is a level 1 spell, so 2 hours and 50 gold pieces. The 50 gold pieces represents material component costs you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it. So
Okay, so I won't be able to do it then.
I think that was why you didn't do it earlier,
yeah.
because of the gold.
Oh yeah,
remember that
because of the
now.
gold running time. How much gold do I have?
I remember that now.
Oh yeah, I've got 56 gold pieces though, so I'm pretty good.
But you could afford it.
So
I could, but we don't have the time.
Plus,
I'm
you
not
also
gonna hold on.
you also don't have the resources around here to actually buy the magical or the components with which to
Okay.
experiment, because that gold doesn't magically translate into, oh, you've got it. You actually need to buy the stuff with the gold, spending the time to then do it. But yeah.
Also, I have added the Explorer's Pack to my equipment now, but that has bumped the weight from 83.5 pounds, like the total character weight, to 121.5 pounds.
Is that medium for you?
I don't know.
Well, you should.
It was medium, I think.
You
before.
should figure that out, because that could be important.
That's why I mentioned it.
What is
I'm not sure. What does it say again?
I think in vital statistics.
Is that on the PHP? Or?
Yeah, if you go into.
I don't have it.
No,
here.
it's no. It's in.
I do have it, but
It's
I
in
don't
playing the
have it.
game, chapter 7. I believe ability scores and modifiers, maybe. 1 second.
I was going to say, how has everybody got so much weight? My max weight is 135, and the only thing I'm using up is 16 pounds.
I
Good
don't know.
for you.
Okay, so
What's your
carrying.
strength?
My strength
Yeah.
is 9, so -1.
Because my strength is 15. That's why.
So your
Yeah.
carrying capacity is your strength score. That is your strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you can carry, which is high enough that most characters don't usually have to worry about it. That's literally what it says.
Unless you're Arkin.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
the rules for lifting and carry, blah blah blah. No, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
So if you carry weight in excess of, so these are variant rules for encumbrance, which means that you can carry more than your actual weight. It's just you get penalties.
Blue, I sent you a text. Blue, I sent you a text.
Oh, is Blue here?
I love you,
Hello
Blue.
there.
Hello.
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 Right. So yeah, let's say we're using the encumbrance rules so that you can actually go over that limit. If you carry weight in excess of 5 times your, actually no, this doesn't. One second, let me just quickly read that.
Yeah, I sent a text as well on Discord. Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry. I had assumed that it works similar to how I did in 3.5, but it doesn't. So in this, the 15 times your strength score is the absolute limit.
Okay.
If you're carrying more than that, then you can't carry more than that. You're basically too burdened to actually be able to move.
I mean, that's fine. It's not
with
150.
the variant encumbrance rules, that just means instead of being a binary thing, okay, you're good, or no, you can't carry that much, you're stuck. It's a gradual thing where if it's 5 times the strength score, your speed gets reduced. If it's 10 times the strength score, then more speed reduction, and you get disadvantage on stuff, and yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm going to have to really quickly restart my computer because
yeah, we hear the barking.
my USB port sometimes freaks out when I'm taking notes on a like with my stylus, so
Okay.
it's not working. So I'll be 2 minutes.
Sure.
Hope it goes well.
Thank you, Tara.
So yeah, I would be happy not using those variant encumbrance rules, which makes it
Yeah.
a gradual thing up to 15 times. I'd be happy to keep it binary just for the sake of simplicity.
Sure.
Is everybody else okay with that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so how...
So basically, you can carry stuff up to 15 times your strength score.
Okay.
If it's more than that,
Yeah,
then
okay.
you
Okay.
can't move.
Right, that's good. So there's no light, medium...
No.
Okay, good. That's good. Blue sent
Yeah, Jamie's currently turned the computer off, but I'll
read that.
we'll read that out when Jamie's back.
Yes.
Although it's good to see you. So, with all of that taken care of, it is now 9:11, which is a good time to be at. So, where were we? Japan, right?
Well, wait for Jamie to come back.
Yeah, the restarting
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah, because in 3.5 or Pathfinder, the way it works is you've got a light load, and a medium load, and a heavy load. And then depending on how much weight you have, you fall into one of these three categories, which is basically the variant encumbrance rules you've got here.
That's what I'm used to.
Only it's a bit different. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So the stuff I've got from the Explorer's Pack, I can't just say this while I'm choose not here. Well, the backpack, which I already had before. Bedroll. Mess kit, including tin box. Well, it's a tin box, including cup and simple cutlery. For a tinder box. Torch. 10 torches. 10 trail rations. And a water skin. So, yeah.
But yeah, while we're just waiting for a moment, yesterday I did play Station Flow for the first time, and it was so much fun. It's a game where you're basically the game is you have a subway station where you've only got the platforms and entrance/exit points. They're not connected, and it takes place on multiple levels, and you've got to actually build the subway stations yourself and put the signs in to make sure people can get into the right directions and all that sort of stuff. So I'll bust through, send a message. So hello.
I know. I said, what do you mean didn't get no text, huh?
Ah, well, there you go.
I'll try texting again.
Well, I didn't receive any text because I had my phone turned off.
Let me try again.
I nailed my letterbox shut.
Where's that from?
It's not from anywhere.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. It sounded like a quote.
the long rest is now complete. Everybody is all
Brilliant.
fresh and bushy-winged. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to head into the...
Go into number 3.
Sorry?
So what
Are we going into number 3?
Yeah.
Are we
number
going
3?
into...
So
All right.
what are we doing with the horse?
We're leaving
Probably
him
just-
hobbled there in the clearing.
Yeah.
That's the best we can do.
Okay.
Unless somebody's going to stay here and not go in.
Actually, I don't need that
Well-
yet. I do not need that yet.
Well, I mean, either we'd exclude an NPC, which doesn't really work because they both want to go in, or we'd exclude a
I
player,
mean,
which would split
well,
the party.
We actually didn't ask them if they wanted to go in or not.
Well, Sorum seemed quite confident that Pral was in there.
Yeah.
Well, he's confident, but is he a fighter?
Well, we
Well,
haven't asked.
does he-
we haven't
does
asked
he
him
have-
ask.
he's a gem cutter.
Does he even have a weapon?
He cuts through diamonds. He can cut through anything.
So, do you even have a weapon?
These
Yeah.
fists.
So,
As we know, Alia is at least a bard and can do bardish things.
Bardish.
Does Alia have a weapon?
Elia looks like...
Again, these fists.
Elia looks like she's got... You can see a dagger on her. You don't see a dagger on Sorum or any other weapon specifically.
Okay.
Oh, I've been
I'm
texting
gonna
the
reach-
wrong. I've been texting the wrong number.
I'm good. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't even know if this thing will do damage. I mean, logically it would, but I don't think it even has a damage stat.
Teapot?
Part of my equipment is a small knife.
Oh.
So I'm going to reach in a backpack and hand that to Soren, just in case you need it.
Okay. He looks
Here, catch this.
says, ah,
Catch.
thank you.
Oh, ow.
It's the only thing I have, unfortunately.
Says, thanks. I feel safer. Thank you.
Thank you. Because it literally says it's small knife. It doesn't even say dagger. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to do for the dagger.
On a technicality standpoint, it's not even a weapon.
Yeah, like 1d2 damage, if that.
1d1.
What's the point?
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah,
would a,
yeah.
well, no, would a 1d1 be two-sided with 0 and 1 on it, like a coin?
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Heads you hit, tails you miss.
Yeah. Well, there are like D2 dice, like stylized dice in the shape of coins. Because I remember in a place nearby they do like character-based dice, and I bought the wizard set, but they had things like a rogue lock and key D20 that you like slung out and watched spin, and yeah, it was really cool.
Ah, nice.
You look confused, Shadows. You look confused.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up what unarmed strike, how that works.
1, I think. But this is technically not an unarmed strike, I'd argue.
1.
If you have Sharia's thing nearby, I've got unarmed strike on hers.
Yeah, but that's Pathfinder.
Yeah, and also
it
unarmed
could be
strike.
similar.
I believe unarmed strike is just 1 damage. But
Yeah,
again,
it depends on strength.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just...
Oh wait, here we go.
But again, I would argue this isn't unarmed because I have given him a small one, but a weapon.
I've got unarmed strike. 5-foot range. Hit is +4. Damage is 3 bludgeoning.
So it is just your strength. So it's just your strength modifier +1.
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
+2. Because my strength modifier is +2, and it says +4.
No, I meant for the damage.
Oh yeah. Damage is
Yeah.
strength +1.
Okay.
Oh, damage.
So
yeah.
what's Soren's strength -5?
Sodom, what is your strength?
Well,
it's -4. So if I hit somebody, I'm going to break my hand.
And heal them, yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Well, so nobody's gonna be looking after the horse then.
Yeah, I
Tie
mean,
it up.
either we'd split the party and leave one player pretty much out of it, or we
Yeah.
just one of
We
the
don't have to
NPCs.
leave. You say we can leave, and like I said,
Yeah, but they're here
Le-
now. Yeah, but they're here
Le-
now, and I think we're taking too much time over stuff that doesn't matter. So I think we've hidden them. I think we've done the best we can do.
Well, actually, at this point, Sorum says, although, one thing I just popped into my mind. I mean, I'm not an adventurer, but, well, if things go poorly, shouldn't somebody stay up here to go get help if
Oh,
we get stuck down there?
Sorum.
I'm not saying me, I'm just saying somebody.
Yeah.
As he's
Well,
as he's holding
the
his
other thing
knife,
that
which
can-
isn't his.
shaking in his boots. Well, the other thing too is if this does turn out to be a dangerous dungeon, we will spend a lot of our effort protecting the non-combatants. You know, they could be a hindrance.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I understand if this means a lot to you, Soren, but it might be safe for you to stay up here.
But he is not staying up here.
Shall I stay up here then?
Everybody collectively says no.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a fighter, really. I'm not going to lie about you being here, so that won't cause issues.
I mean, it's issue is.
I can just stay here.
I mean, she is the lady. No offense, Elias. No offense.
not going to force anybody to go in that doesn't want to go in.
Apart from Sodom.
Why?
I do not trust him.
You want to keep your eye on him.
Right,
Might be I, depending on which way I'm facing.
you'll keep your beak on him.
Yeah.
Right, I'll
Got no
stay
depth
here.
perception.
I'll stay behind, and you all go in
And
the
then
dungeon.
at this point, then Elias says, "The last time I went down into a place like this, I didn't do very well. If you want me to go down, I will. But if someone is staying up here, then I think it might be best for all of us if it were me."
That's everybody. Let's go.
Very well.
Are you certain? But what if we get to find
By the,
the
Then we bring
Also-
it back up to her.
also,
I suppose so.
if you're not back by, shall we say,
2 hours?
2 hours? I was going to say 1 hour, but sure.
2 hours to be safe.
Then I'm going to get help from the Scale Guard.
Of course.
How will we be able to tell time down there?
Well,
We
I've
won't
got
need
access
to,
to
she
the
will.
sun. Looks up
I've got
at
my
the
little
really overcast
mini-
sky.
I've got my miniature hourglass on my wrist.
Is that for 1 hour? So we just turn it around twice?
No, you turn it around once.
If it's for 1 hour...
Or 2 hours.
Goes through once, then you turn around once, and then goes through again, so 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Okay,
sure.
so
Sure.
so
That's-
she's staying behind.
Okay.
Everybody else is going in. The stairs are about about sort of 10 foot wide ish. Let's just say 10 foot in case we need to draw a map. Going down the stairs.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm probably
Dark.
the most armed.
Plus you've got dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
How many arms do you have?
What is that? I think
also-
most of us have got.
42.
Mama, you said you have the dancing light lantern thing?
Yes. Mama
Okay.
has
How
that.
do you bathe them?
So that
Oh.
is giving dim light for 15 feet, I think. Yes.
I'll check that. Hold on.
What
You're
race?
moving-
What race is Sodom? Oh, Sauron, by the way. Human.
Storm is a halfling.
Halfling. Okay. Do they have dark vision?
Mhm.
Dance.
I don't. Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I can look it up. You can do that.
No, I've got it here.
Dancing Lights says...
No, I don't see dark vision anywhere for this.
Okay.
It says a light must be within 20 feet of another light created
Yep.
by the spell.
The
The 10-foot radius.
10 foot radius,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
So, group goes down the stairs. At the base of the stairs, there is a chamber that now you can see is 15 foot long and 20 foot wide. You can see on your left there is what looks like a stone doorway with a portcullis stone door. It looks like it's got handles on the bottom to push it up. And also, it looks like there is a trapdoor on the far right corner of this chamber. That's the immediate thing that you realize when you come in.
Okay, the portcullis door and a trap door.
Mm-hmm.
Walk
It's
a little
not
further
very
the room.
much of a trapdoor if we can see it.
Well, it didn't say a hidden trap door, just a trap door.
Yeah.
Is it on the floor, the wall, the ceiling?
It is on the floor.
To the
Okay.
window, to the wall.
I want to take a look around the room itself and see if see anything else.
Oh,
No.
Oh, sorry, my internet cut out for a bit there.
Okay.
Mm.
So would this be a perception check or an investigate
Well,
check?
you see, Mr. W, we all died.
Yeah, the connection isn't too great down here.
So
Somehow,
Emichu, so
somehow
Emichu,
it was-
Yeah, the Wi-Fi isn't so good down here.
Yeah.
so Emichu, looking around a room to see what stuff you notice, would that still be perception or would that be investigate?
If you're just having a glance, that would be perception. But if you're actually going around and
It's
actually
a magnifying glass.
full on Scooby Dooing, then yeah, it's investigating.
Or is investigate more if you're actively doing stuff in the thing, like in the space?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like perception
Ah.
is like glancing around, investigation is going around.
So
and having a
perception
look.
is more passive.
Just
You're not
having a
actually
look.
interacting.
Yeah.
Passive perception.
So what did I? So just quickly, what did I miss?
That's how I interpret it anyway. But you said
Well-
there was this big dragon and it ate us all, and now we're trying to find our way out.
It's
So
the
on the
green
left is a-
matriarch.
So on the left is a stone door with a portcullis stone door.
Yep. And there's a trapdoor in the far right corner on the floor. So, Willis, do you want to have another shot at a perception check?
Sure.
By the way, if other people are helping, well, there you go. I was going to say if other people are helping, I'm going to give you advantage on this, but
Also, how dare you make me look up what a portcullis is?
I'm just astonished that I know what it is. I was just astonished that I spelt it right the first time.
no, good.
Yeah, again, it's spelled one of the few words that actually
say-
spelled exactly how it looks phonetically, exactly how it sounds phonetically.
No, that's not how it's spelled.
It's not?
No.
Hold on.
So,
They're not native English speakers.
as
Give
you're
us-
looking around, the room looks really quite
yeah,
bare
it is.
other than that. There are
Yeah.
no symbols, no... actually, there's one little detail you notice, which looks... So, on the floor at about a 5-foot distance to the trapdoor, there is a little bit of a step down, just a little bit. So you've got the normal floor level, then 5-foot distance from the trapdoor, there's a tiny little step down, only about an inch or so, and then it goes to the trapdoor. Also, you notice that above the trapdoor, there is a small metal hook in the wall above the trapdoor.
Oh,
Well, that's where the rope goes.
I was going to say.
You upsell down.
It's only a small
Oh.
hook.
I was thinking different. I was thinking something else.
Yeah, for gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Mima, get down there.
I knew it should have stayed at the surface.
Is the portcullis open or closed?
It is closed.
Closed. Okay.
Mima, can
But
you
since
squeeze
it's a
through?
portcullis, we can look through it and see
No, it's
what's
a,
on the other
no,
side?
no. It's basically a stone plate that has handles for you to lift it up as a portcullis.
But
it's a
Oh,
stone
so
plate.
it's not an actual, like...
So
How
it's
many
not a.
Great
So it's not really a portcullis. It's
No.
a stone door.
Well,
It's a downwards door.
Sorry, my description might have not been that clear. It's basically it's a portcullis, but it's just a stone slab that's blocking the way that you can
It's a gate.
push.
Yeah. How many handles? How many handles on it are there?
How many handles are on it?
It looks like there are 2 at the bottom.
That should be enough.
I would say who's got the highest investigation skill in the group?
Hold on.
And also, who's got the most strength?
Well,
Not
I probably
high.
got more strength, but investigation, I want people like maybe check the trap door and check the portcullis to see if there's any traps or
I've only got
booby
a plus-
traps or anything.
I've only got a +2.
I have a +3.
I'm
For-
plus
for-
0.
for investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a +4.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Go
then
ahead.
you should check them for any kind of booby traps or
So check the trapdoor
Anything.
check the trapdoor and the portcullis.
yeah.
That's part of the
Investigation.
puzzles.
So investigating to check if there's any traps on the portcullis or the trapdoor.
Yes. Go gadget.
Go,
And
go,
as a-
gadget investigator.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun.
Or go Arkan investigate.
Let's say
Go Arcan Investigator.
/R
Space.
D20. /R space. I keep forgetting.
Slash R space
1d20.
1d20. Yeah.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Why am I?
Plus 4.
That's
Plus 4. That's
Plus
14.
Shall I roll it again?
We'll count it as 14
That's a
if you're
14.
happy with it.
That is a 14.
Again, that's twice I've rolled that
It's
exact
okay.
thing.
It's fine.
So there's nothing further you notice. Doesn't look like it's a trap. However, I mean, you don't notice any sort of panels on the walls, any sort of signs of mechanisms, any sort of scraping or other ruts or anything like that. It's just what you can see at face value. You don't see any signs of traps.
Nothing here. Nothing here. It seems to be all good. I suggest we have a go at opening that portcullis.
I was thinking, was there anything like outside the building? Was there any like fallen logs or big rocks or anything like that
Oh,
laying around out there?
are we going to Mulan it
I've not seen that film still.
when they've got the
If-
big thing to get into?
Well,
the
you're in the
Mhm.
woods, so if you spend some time, you can probably find a fallen branch that's fairly substantial.
Just a huge log.
That's what I was thinking, because if we lift it up, maybe we'll want to prop it open just in case so it doesn't slam shut behind us.
That's good, yeah. Good idea.
So
Who's getting the log?
who's gonna?
Who's the strongest of us? Not me.
Not me.
So some says, not me certainly. I mean, look at me.
I think it's probably Willis then in that case. Right.
Yeah.
Who's Willis?
I'm 15.
Oh.
Is there anybody else that's
15?
above? Is there anybody above 10?
I'd assume.
I'm an 11. You?
Well, I mean, I can go get something and bring it down, but if I'm the one going to be lifting the door, somebody else is going to have to slide it under. So I guess whoever would be second strongest.
Yes, I can't.
Mine's 10.
Ah, okay, 11 then. Let's go. You get it. I'll shimmy it under.
Okay.
Right.
So, for the sake of brevity, let's just say you spend maybe 10 minutes looking for a right sort of branch. You find one that's fairly suitable. Looks as though it's only recently fallen off, so it's not rotten or anything like
Rotten.
that. It looks sturdy. You get it down. You also get a somewhat inquisitive look from Aliyah as you pass her.
We just give a wave.
Hi!
Bye!
As you're going down the stairs, it clunk, 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 clunk,
It's like,
clunk.
restart the timer.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going in now.
Okay.
We're building a fort down here. You want to join?
I will say, you said that you needed the second strong person to prop stuff up. There are two handles, so if you have the two strongest people lifting it, and then we probably don't need someone very strong to just put the thing underneath.
Well, you don't know how heavy it's gonna be. You haven't
Yeah,
tried
that's
lifting it yet.
This is probably like the most easiest door.
So you get down there, and yeah, you've got it. You've got the prop. So who's
Now,
gonna?
where's
So-
our stage and camera?
So who's gonna actually open thing?
There's two handles, so I'd recommend Brack and Cal.
Well, how about let's just see if I can do it by myself first.
All right,
Okay.
big strong man. All right.
Well, I mean, because it might be a lightweight door or be counterweighted or counter, you know, what
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
that's
you should have
true.
checked that before you went up and grabbed it.
So
might be able to lift it with like one finger.
you
I don't think so.
you grab it and you push, and there is certainly weight behind it, but you don't need to roll for it. It's not that heavy. You push it up, And as it gets to the top, you hear a click somewhere inside, and it's stuck open. Doesn't mean that that's going to
Okay.
stay stuck open, of course, but at the moment it's stuck open.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we hear
so
some
now,
clicking then? Like a
then
timer.
we. Okay. Now that it's open, go ahead and
Ooh.
wedge the branch in there to
Mm-hmm.
prop it up so that it doesn't come back down.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Good. So
And look down the hall and see what we see, or
you look.
or in the room or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. So you look inside, and it is it's a 10 by 10 foot room, so fairly small.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a, what's the word for it? Almost like a stone block on the wall. Basically, it's part of the rock of the wall. The top of it, like a countertop, has trays set into it. Each one is about an inch or so deep, and there's a label beneath each one. Now, in the center of the room is a small pedestal with, so it's a pillar that goes up to about hip height with a small pedestal on top.
Or mimer head height.
And and on that is a 20-sided die.
Oh, guys,
Bloody hell.
guys,
Now,
it's countertop roleplay.
now, so that's there. So you've got the die. You've got over on that side the trays. Notice that
Guys, we got
Is it in a
rolling-
language we can read?
We got rolling.
it
maps.
is common. The labels
Okay.
go through from 1 to 20,
Oh,
and
Shit, the head man.
language.
also, it looks like there is another doorway, but this is just a solid stone wall that looks like it's been polished smooth. There are no handles.
I genuinely thought you were going to say the name tags. It said like Mimer, Bragg. Like,
Yeah.
oh no.
No, that would be creepy and interesting, but no. So yeah, that's what is in this room. Also,
What did you say?
one
What did you say
little
there was on
thing.
the-
One little
no,
thing,
go on.
another little thing that I forgot to mention, tiny thing, which is that in the ceiling of this room, so the ceiling is about 10 foot high up. In the center of the room, there is a blue crystal mounted there, which is emitting a soft blue light.
So is the room otherwise completely dark?
Yeah, there are no other light sources other than the ones you have.
Oh, yeah,
and
the
that
lamps.
crystal.
Again, I thought you were going to say one tiny little detail. You look up and on the ceiling, there are blades.
Oh, I thought he was going to say there's a giant spider hanging there.
No, that's later in the dungeon.
Let me out!
Let me out.
Now, was that actually foreshadowing, or was it just
So-
me saying a joke?
Probably the latter.
Da,
So
da, da.
Bit of both.
So just to check,
Yeah.
what did you say was on the Did you say that the dice was on the pedestal in the middle of the room?
is there anything
And you
on
said
there?
and you said there were labels beneath the trays on the stone block on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Were those the labels there?
On the
one-
wall or on the table?
So
That was
you've-
one
so
to
on the
20.
so you've got the wall,
Yeah.
and then at kind of hip height there is like a counter top, which is on the top of a massive stone block essentially that's kind of been chiseled out of the wall,
Okay.
and that's the counter with the trays in it, which each tray has a label with a number going from 1 to 20.
So is there
There's
anything on the
20
die
trays.
itself?
Yeah, it's a D20. It's got numbers on it
Fellas?
from 1 to 20.
Fellas, what?
Okay.
Fellas, what if it is you have to roll the dice into the tray, and for like the tray 1, you have to get a 1. A 2, you have to get a 2. A 3,
Maybe.
you have to get a 3.
How do they expect
I'm not done.
Or-
Hold on, I'm not done explaining.
Okay.
4, you got to roll a 4. With 5,
Yes,
you
all
gotta
right.
roll-
Okay, yes, we get it.
We get
Right, yes, continue.
Shut your beak.
Yeah,
Shut your beak.
continue. Okay,
I
right.
guess,
6.
I guess,
Or-
I guess now,
What
I guess
if,
now we know that.
What if it's? What if it's we just roll the die there on the table that the die is on, and whatever number comes up, then we put it in that tray.
It's own. So
Maybe.
it's only it's only a pedestal. It's the dice on a little pedestal that's on a pillar in the center of the room. There's not enough space to actually roll it on.
Are you truly a
okay.
tabletop fan unless you have one of these?
And then, all right, you could roll it on the floor,
Yeah.
but I mean, you roll the
Okay.
dice and whatever number comes up,
You
that's
don't
the tray
roll a
you put
die
it
on
in.
the floor. How disrespectful.
It depends. We might be sitting on the floor playing.
I'm putting my sparkly tail feathers all on the floor.
It's floor top
Okay.
role playing.
Okay, I'm gonna,
You
Yeah,
can
I'm
sit
gonna-
on your bedroll.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I mean, it sounds like there's two possibilities of.
Yeah, so I mean, we may as well roll the die.
Yeah, on 7 you got to roll a 7, and then on 8 you got to roll an 8.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick the dice up and roll it.
Everybody back up.
Yeah,
Are you
just
so-
run the
mm. Are you gonna roll it in any? So, Mr. W, are you going to roll? Where? First of all, where are you going to roll the die? Are you going to roll it into one of the trays?
I wasn't planning to at first. I'm just gonna roll it on the floor
Okay.
for now.
The disrespect.
Oh hush.
So you roll it on the floor. Go ahead and okay, 19. So rolls a 19, and
Yes.
you can see that as the die is tumbling, there appears to be a small kind of magical glimmer in it.
What color is the die?
It looks like it's what's the word I'm looking for?
Translucent.
Plaid.
Resin?
Plaid. No, it looks like it's made
Bone?
of metal, sort of a brassy metal.
Guys, don't drop it on the table. You'll make a dent.
Okay.
Also, don't eat it.
But it looks so
Okay.
tasty.
So nothing happens when the 19 is rolled,
No.
but there is a glimmer. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the dice up. I'm gonna put it in the tray that's labeled 19.
Again, back up, everyone.
Nothing seems to happen.
It's like, eh, 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 eh.
Arkan,
Yes.
maybe try rolling it directly into one of the trays.
Yes, but if your logic is sound, then we're probably not going to.
Well, you just gotta keep trying. It
That's-
is a.
Yeah,
it
if
is a.
only.
Okay, I got a why don't we just start rolling it into tray 3 until we get a 3, since we're in building 3?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that is an idea.
Very well, but that might take a long time. But
Yeah.
what else we've got?
If only
What?
you had. If only you had special. Hmm.
A special die. A special
With
die.
a certain.
Yes, I
set
know.
of-
Yes, I know.
What were your?
With
Fine,
dice
well-
with dice like this, unless it's essential, I don't want to waste them.
Yeah, oh, come on.
Right. So okay. So yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it into tray 3.
Okay, roll the d20.
Car is gonna just go slightly towards the door.
Okay,
Oh no.
Nothing
so
happens.
well, no, stuff does happen.
Oh, no.
So
No.
you rolled a 15.
Car's going towards the door.
You said towards the door.
Towards the door.
Now this is a 10 by 10 square room.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now none of you said that you were staying outside of it. So I'm assuming everybody is staying inside.
Leah,
Yes.
Leah.
I'm gonna need everybody to.
Make a reflex save.
No, it's a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's
Oh
poison
no.
gas, isn't it? What's
Oh,
my
no.
con?
Oh no.
Well,
What's
it's a
the-
saving throw, not the modifier.
Oh yeah, right. It's still +2.
Ah,
Ah.
Ooh. Do I want to use up?
that one. That one's either really good or really bad.
Do I want to? Oh god, do I want to use up one of my dice for this?
Wait, so how does this work again? The saving
Oh,
throws?
like-
Is that just Constitution? Or?
It's the saving
Have a separate
throw.
thing for cons.
So
It's this. Hold on, should I just? It's the saving throw
Hmm.
thing to the right. The modifier doesn't get added unless it is your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Wait, no. Mine's a 5. Never mind. It is a +1. Hush. I'm very tired. I've had a
It's
very
okay.
long drive today.
I've not added any of the saves. On my character sheet, it's
Because you're
initiative.
not- if you're not-
hold on.
Sorry. Intelligence and wisdom. It says
Elisa's
save.
going. Bye, Elisa.
Yeah, bye bye.
Goodbye. On intelligence and wisdom, it says save beneath. I don't know how to.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
So, because I thought.
You do add your modifier. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
so
your
you add-
it is your mod.
Yeah,
it
you
is
add
your
Constitution.
modifier.
You add your modifier.
It is your modifier, but certain things give you proficiencies to use.
Yeah, and if you've got proficiency in it, then you also get the proficiency bonus.
So it's
right?
Constitution.
That's I think how it works.
Yeah.
So it's
So
Constitution.
if your thing is like coloured in, if like you've coloured it in because you're proficient in that, then you add your proficiency bonus, which at level 3 is 2.
But you said Constitution, right?
Yes, Constitution save.
I'm being as this has the potential to be quite deadly. Oh, do I use up one of my die for this?
So come on, it might be life and death here.
Well, he wouldn't do. I don't think he'd do that.
Well,
I'll
the
just do
plan was to
14.
only have 8 sessions of this, though.
That's
We're
true.
gonna do it after all today.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Who
true.
knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all going to-
Okay, I'm going to use one of my die and get an automatic 16.
We'll all go together when we go.
We'll all
The
go
door slams
together when
shut.
we go.
The door slams shut. A little panel opens on the wall with a thermonuclear device counting down from.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just. Okay. That's just.
Okay.
Okay.
You've got no bonuses to that?
So it's Constitution. Then I've got modifiers 1, and race bonus is also 1
So you've got
Okay.
plus 2.
Do you have proficiency in this?
It doesn't say on the skill, not skill.
It's not
on the ability table. It doesn't say.
so it should be plus
What
2
would be
for
in
you
what-
then. Constitution in general plus 2.
Okay, so then that
Yeah.
would be 4.
And I'm a 5 because I got a +1.
Okay. So did everybody roll?
I'm using one of my d20s
Okay, so everybody's there now. Everybody's
to get
done.
a 16.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey guys,
So-
let's sit down and have a really long D&D campaign. So much so that like we waste away the skeleton.
So what happens is this. Arkan throws the die, lands in the tray. Instead of rolling, you said you put it in the dice number, the tray number 3.
Yeah, tray number 3, and I
Okay.
roll.
Instead of rolling
15,
a
I
3,
Yeah.
it lands on a 15. You can see that glimmer of magic building up inside, building up, and you think nothing's happening for a moment, and then the die explodes.
Oh,
The die
Oh, bloody hell.
explodes. Oh, that's and then as you're beginning to process that, there is a deafening shockwave, a force shockwave emitted from the crystal at the top. This is a thunderwave spell. So, let's quickly. Okay. So, for those of you who have failed your saves, which is
What's the
everybody
number?
except for Mr. W, who's the guy responsible for this. It's 2d8 damage.
2d8 damage.
What did we need to?
2d8. Oh,
What did we need to?
So,
It's not horrible.
why are you
Oh,
rolling? Why are you rolling?
What did
Karen?
we need to
no.
roll? What did we need to roll
no.
to be saved?
The DC for it was a 14. So,
Okay.
So we take 10.
so if you did make the save, you take half of it, so you only take 5.
Wait, so Oh, so it's not everyone
I'm
rolling.
the only person
No.
who made the save.
Oh.
So,
okay. So that's just 10 for me.
Can I just say something? Right. In
Also, one quick little detail, because I
Sorry.
need to look something up, but I need to get the detail first. The door that you came in through tries to slam shut, but it gets
No.
caught by the branch. The branch splinters slightly, but is successfully holding it up.
Brooke!
Now,
Amazing!
now I do need to quickly look up a thing. Continue on what you were going to say.
I was just gonna say I think I've already told you two this, but no. I had a campaign that a friend ran years ago, and it was a kind of like a piratey kind of one. And my character was a siren, but he failed his save on something similar to this, and he rolled a nat 1, so he completely lost his hearing. He was completely deafened permanently.
God.
And the DM was like, if you really don't want this permanent damage, you can, like, you know, I can find a way to. And I was like, oh no, this makes things far more interesting. So I've got a deaf siren whose weapon is his voice, but he can't hear it.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I had 13 hit points. I've now got 3.
Oh my! Wait, 13?
Yeah.
Didn't you regain them, or is that your max?
Yeah, 13's the max.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. DM, you said 2d8 hit points. Don't we roll that, so that's how much we take?
No.
No.
The spell does that much damage to everybody in the range. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So to those who
failed, the ones who succeeded the save take 5.
So the other 2d8. So the other 2d8.
Oh, so we all take 10, not we each roll.
No,
we take
no.
10 damage.
everyone takes 10 apart from Mr. W.
Everyone takes 10 damage. Mr. W takes 5.
Yeah. Well.
Now, as this shockwave kind of distorts your body as it passes through you, slams you against the walls, you come down, and it takes you a moment to regain your
Composure.
Yeah,
Constitution. Well,
and
Get undazed.
yeah. Basically.
you notice at this point, actually, passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom mod, yes?
Yes, it is.
Actually, then I need to make one quick skill check that I should have made before. 1 second.
How much you want to bet Sauron didn't follow us in?
1 second.
Wow. Don't have much to bet.
Whose perception is... passive perception is 10 or... 11 or... Actually, no, is it meat or... Is if it's equal, who wins in that? If it's
I think
with
it's the passive perception.
Okay, so whose is 11 or higher?
Mine is 12.
Mine.
Mine.
I think everyone's aside.
Mine's 12.
Yeah, I think everyone's aside from Brax.
Mine's plus perception.
Passive.
Passive
so
perception.
it's 10 plus your wisdom mod.
Yeah.
12.
Same.
Hey.
Okay.
So everyone.
Everyone? Okay. Which actually means that... yeah. You notice that Sorum was standing just outside the room as you're looking over now. And he looks really distraught. And he said, like, what's happening? And he looks at you as you're kind of getting to your feet again, and he rushes in and helps you up.
What is happening is your little trap didn't work.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Says, what did you do? What happened? What?
Oh, just a little, dice thing in there that almost killed us, and injured friend here. And look at Mima, she can barely stand.
Yeah, I'm still
Shuffling.
still against the wall.
No, wait.
Yeah.
So, what was everybody's original hit points, and what is it right now? Just so I know.
I'm good.
I went.
I'm
I
to
went
30
from.
hit points. I'm now on 3.
Oh,
What's a
I
hit
went-
point?
I went from 19 to 14.
I'm at 10.
Okay, so
But,
then
Mima,
looking at
Mima needs help.
By the way, Sorum, as a normal NPC, just gets 1 hit die, so 1d8, and the average of that, he took the average, so 4, which means he's only got 4 hit points total max.
Oh, let me roll up my non-existent sleeve and get that down to 0.
Careful, he's got a small knife.
Oh, I scared off Mr. Turing.
So as you're getting to your feet, says, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have endangered all of you in this. It should have been me in this room.
Oh, so you admit it.
He doesn't admit anything. We don't have any
Yes,
proof of it.
admits it.
No, he doesn't. Quiet.
I don't know if I'm being quiet or not. I cannot hear.
You,
I
by
still
the way,
got ringing in my non-existent
yeah,
ears.
you are not.
Well, they
you're
do
not
exist.
deafened, by the way.
They do exist.
No, but the ringing, it was so loud.
So,
okay. First thing before we do anything, I'm going to hit Mima with my cure wounds.
You could hear
Oh.
my just here.
surprisingly, after the punch, you are
I-
more
I-
healed than usual.
No, I tap you over the head with my mace.
Is it a morning star? Because if so, that's a bad
No, it's
idea.
not.
You just got to fix on.
Oh no.
Well, I've got both.
But yeah,
Morning Star of Healing.
but again, let me remind you, I'm allowing you to flavor the spells however you like, as long as it doesn't influence the mechanics of it. So,
Just
yeah.
smacks him on the side of the head.
Here, be blessed by Tritharion, clunk.
Oh, I think I can see the light now.
It's like a Punch and Judy show.
And some birds. So what does Cure Light Wounds? Is it a certain amount? What's the roll for that to heal, or is it just a certain amount?
1d8 plus 2.
Well, yeah. Do you roll that, or does
He already
Mine
rolled.
No,
It's
Oh,
7.
+7.
+7. That's great. Hold on, where's the... Okay. That's up to 10, that's brilliant. So Mama says, Brack, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, at this point,
I'm just beginning to stand up again.
I'm going to suggest that we leave this room before the stick breaks the rest of the way.
Oh, Car's already out. He's looking down at.
by the way,
That's
oh,
Sorum.
so you went out
Up
then?
the stairs.
You went up the stairs.
Oh, is he not? Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
have
sure.
you? No, have you gone up the stairs?
No.
No. Okay. So Sorum says, "Yeah, yes, we should leave.
The trapdoor.
You
Shall we
get
check
up.
that?
I'll open the trapdoor and see if I can see anything down there.
I'll stick with you with it.
You
just in
stay.
case.
I don't want to endanger you any further.
My friend, we chose to do this. You don't have to worry about that. If we didn't want to be here, we wouldn't be here. Well, at least that's my take on it.
Yes,
Well,
also... I believe
Was that
I'm-
Soren that said he's going to go open the trapdoor? Okay, well I'm going to stay at the bottom of the stairs and keep an eye on him
Same.
Good.
because I thoroughly don't trust him now.
Ah, yes, good.
Okay. So, what's everybody doing? So is everybody remaining in the main entrance room where the stairs
I
lead
am,
down
yeah.
Just
into?
just poke head around the door where we just were and just see if the die has returned.
Respawned. If it's
Yeah.
respawned? No.
Just look away, look back, and it's just on the pedestal again.
The die hasn't respawned. No.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it's sitting on the little column taunting you.
Rolly, look at me. I'm so pretty.
Yeah. It's back and you need to
Where's-
make a will save to not roll it. No.
Mima, are you out?
No, I'm staying down, but I'm also keeping an eye on Storm.
Also, by the way,
I want
Right.
you need to get back up on the stairs behind the rest of us.
Right, so where's everyone else going?
We've got to protect the squishy.
okay, so...
Is that supposed to be me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
If I ate you, you'd be very squishy. Oh, you didn't
Very
hear the bottom.
reassuring.
There we go.
Okay, so...
We have hit 10, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but we started late, which was my fault. I'm sorry.
So... everybody's kind of staying back. Sarm takes a breath, goes over to the trapdoor, and he takes the small knife and kind of puts it under the latch to open it, and opens, kind of rests against the wall.
Actually, is the crystal still glowing at the top?
No.
It's not. Okay, in that case, I'm going to go... Okay. In that
Was that
case...
in that room, or was that?
The crystal was in the room with the trays, in the small room with the trays.
Oh,
the
yeah,
ceiling.
of course.
On the
it-
pillar above the die.
Was there light in the room with the trapdoor?
No.
There wasn't. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go next to Sodom, and I'm just going to light a torch so we can actually see.
Well, I'm there, and I've got.
Oh, you're there with the dancing light. Okay.
Yeah, dancing light lantern.
Okay. So you go over, shine a bit of light down. You can see there is a ladder going down. The ladder goes about 15 feet down. You can see the base. There is a chamber, and everybody who's looking down into the chamber needs to make a perception check.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm keeping
I mean,
an
mine
that would be,
beady
that would
eye
be
on Sodom.
So that would be Sorum and Mima then?
Okay.
Because I don't think I was doing.
Perception,
Because
not
I don't think I
passive.
was doing.
Yep,
Yeah,
an active perception
Okay.
check.
That is a +2. Hold on. Not R/1d20. /R1d20 +2. Okay. 9.
I'm actually going to have to look this value up, aren't I? Okay. I thought it would be a clear, okay, this, or okay, that, but apparently no. Apparently I've got to actually look up the value. Hold on. And by hold on, I mean, okay, yeah. Okay. So, looking down into the chamber, the first thing you notice is this really putrid smell. It smells of rotting meat and flesh.
I thought you were going to say it smelled of elderberries.
No. Well, that too, obviously, but no. Rotten flesh, and as you see, you see something moving down there. You make out the shape. It looks sort of like a snake, except that it's got on its head, it's got a big beak, and it's got 4 hooked tentacles coming from its head as well.
Ooh.
And it's just kind of slithering around down there a little bit at the base of the ladder. Sarm looks up and he says, well, if my brother, it's clear that my brother didn't go through that door.
Oh well, you should go have a better look. You should go have a better look. Go on.
And if he went down here,
as Ka gives him a little push.
Oh, I was wanting to, but I'm not.
if he went down here, then he's most certainly dead.
Don't you want to join him?
Come on.
That's not in character.
As
That's not in character.
as Soren is experiencing this torrent of abuse from Car.
It's not in character. He's not saying that. He's thinking.
How much of that is in
Oh, is it not in
character?
character? Or is it not? Are you not saying it?
He's not thinking. He's thinking it. He's not saying.
Okay, never mind.
Just telepathic communications.
I won't.
Yeah.
No, never mind then. In that case, ignore the attack roll I just made.
You just give him a glare. You just give him a glare.
So, Sorum says, Does anyone have a torch? I'd like to throw a torch down there to get a look if I can see anything in that room down
I've
there.
got a few of them, yes.
Who said that?
That's Mama.
No. Who said? Does anybody have a torch, or is that the DM
No,
asking?
Sorum.
That's
Sorum
Sorum.
said that.
That's Arm. So Mama gets out, well, probably be smaller, but Mama gets out a small torch, hands it
Itty bitty.
to
Okay.
It's
Sorum.
actually just a candle.
And he lights it. There's smoke coming from it.
Mhm.
And he lets it go down the hole with a ladder. Falls down, clunk, 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 still burning. You can see the creature now illuminated, casting these twisting shadows that you can see. And Sorum says, right. I'm
Oh,
going
I
to
see
go,
the other cufflink.
I'm going to go a few rungs down the ladder.
Anybody got an
I'll-
axe?
Shut up.
And he looks like he's about to say something more, but then decides
Lad.
against it.
Lad,
Ah.
before you go down, I've got some rope. I insist it's going around your waist before you go down, and somebody's holding it just in case.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I've
you.
got flashbacks from this.
Well, when you were tied up with rope.
Yeah.
No,
well,
no, another.
Another
Yeah.
campaign.
So,
Yeah, I've got 50 feet
Mhm.
of hempen rope.
Yep.
Brack's the strongest, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Brack.
I'm still standing back by the stairs.
that's fine. The
I'm
rope's
not touching that rope.
The rope is plenty long.
Okay, yeah. In that case,
touching
that case,
Sorum, and they don't touch Sorum, so not trusting the rope.
I walk over to him, and I sort of hold my hand out as if, take this, you're the strongest. Do you take it?
I suppose.
Thank you kindly.
You gotta call him Big Strong Man.
He sort of
Hmm.
looks at you less than favourably for a bit. What are you doing, Mama?
So I look at this happening. I say, well, it would help, but I don't see much point in it.
Well, the more people we've got
Can't-
holding
I
it, the
can't-
more secure it's going to be.
But look at me. I can't pull this rope.
Look at her manicured nails.
All right. And then I also take the rope just to sort of help.
Mm-hmm.
If others would let go, it'd just pull me down there.
But I'm going to hold the rope, but I'm going to be a bit sort of further down the rope, so I'm a bit closer
Yeah.
to Sorum.
Sorum gets on the ground to climb down. Looks at you.
Is it tied around his waist?
Yeah. Looks at you and says,
Okay.
"Thank you." And then he starts climbing down a few rungs.
I guess how thick is the floor between where we are and like the ceiling of the room underneath?
That's about 5 feet thick. It's natural rock.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, after a few moments, actually, let me see.
Don't forget, you've got Arkan's
so he-
small knife.
So basically, he'd have to go down about 5 feet to see into the room.
Yeah. And he goes down about 5 feet.
Guys, I don't think we should trust him.
Like,
Well,
I don't trust him at all now at this point.
Well, you're free to think that.
Oh, you're far away. No, we're not talking to you.
You're free to think that.
Well, actually, could I? Well,
Sorry.
actually,
Well,
DM, if they're
Fine.
whispering that to each other, could I make a perception check to hear that?
You,
It's fine if you don't want me to. I get if you don't want me to.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how, like, what the DCs are with this, how that's determined in this. Like, would
Did we-
I guess it would be passive perception against.
Oh yeah, passive perception
Stealth?
again.
I guess. How long was that, or how big was that snake-like critter?
medium size?
Well, I mean, could Could you tell about how long it was?
Real quick, would
Like
it be
10
would it be
feet,
sleight
20
of hand or
feet?
stealth? Or just that little whisper?
I would say stealth.
Okay.
Auditory stealth.
I don't think stealth because that's dex. I would say to maybe add your wisdom mod to it.
Well, but stealth is about hiding
It's
and being
stealth, yeah.
inconspicuous.
It's auditory stealth.
Oh, well, he hears. He hears.
Oh god, did you roll in that one?
And rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So mine's 11.
Or
Yeah.
your
Yours-
passive perception, yeah. So
yours-
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so say that again.
I don't think the Brack. I don't think we should trust him.
Well, you're entirely free to think that, but don't try and push that point of view to us.
I'm not talking to you. Keep with your book over
It's
there.
like we haven't tried to push it. We're just telling you what we think and how we feel. We
Yeah.
haven't said anything about you cannot trust him. I'm saying I do not trust him.
You
There's-
haven't,
there's-
but I feel like Carr has.
Yes, well, we both are of the same opinion.
There's
And-
been too many weird coincidences.
Too many coincidences, as my wife says. Yes.
What? He was afraid of being convicted for a wrong conviction and decided to stay out of danger when he is not a warrior.
No, that he deliberately stayed out of the room whilst he knew that there was a bit of danger, and he seemed quite upset that we didn't die.
And
didn't-
he
He seemed upset that we were hurt, and also the look of his face was of shock.
and
That's
how
why he did not know.
we were out there in the middle of the field and he walked straight to the cufflink.
Yes, that was quite suspicious.
How did he
Oh.
know where he went? He walked directly to the cufflink.
I
How
remember
did he
rightly
know it was there?
It's
I remember
almost like
rightly-
it was planted.
I remember rightly, it was not directly to the cuff.
It was literally within
don't-
2 minutes. How do you find a cufflink out in the middle of long grass?
Well, he technically said he found it a few steps down into the
Yes, he
structure.
stepped down.
Yeah, but I
Why
mean,
would
but
yes- oh,
but
yes.
when we were there in the field, he walked straight to that doorway and down those stairs and found the cufflink.
And if he is not a warrior, why would he put himself in danger on a big scary structure and go downstairs when there may not be anything even there? You say yourself,
What-
he's no
if
warrior.
he's-
Why would he
what-
do that?
If he's
He wants
Oh,
to
hello,
find
Mima.
his
Sorry,
brother.
Mima.
I mean,
Sorry,
I know
Mima.
who that is.
He wants to find his brother.
So,
Yes.
yes, we want to. Yes, and Mima wants to find her brother, but she doesn't leave us high and dry in a room under exploding dice.
I reckon she would if she had good reason to.
Listen
Well,
here.
I don't know.
I shared a boat with you for 1 month. I never complained, but I am complaining now.
At that point, Sorum comes climbing back up.
You're not talking to you.
Stay down there. We're not finished yet.
Hold on, we need to talk. Close this trapdoor.
I tie the branch to the other end of the rope and throw it down the trap.
So he comes.
You tell
back-
the creature to catch it.
So he comes back up.
This is snack boy.
His ears are burning.
He comes back up and he says, "I saw nothing that could be identified. There were bits of antlers, bits of bone, what looked like a little pile of intestines. Nothing more than that."
I doubt that's a problem.
Could I?
Roll an insight check.
I was gonna. Well,
Were those?
does anyone?
antlers
Does
carved?
anybody else want to do it? Because I assume Carl would want to do it as well. 'cause I-
Inside check.
Inside check,
True.
good
But let's
sir.
remember, you've still got those two 16s.
Yes, that's true.
Oh no, you used the
Okay.
16.
I've used one of the 16
yeah, you've got.
Used
Okay,
16.
sorry.
for the combat.
Inside check, please.
Which means
For
that
me,
now I have to roll
do you Do you
deception.
want to do it or me?
Deception is
I'm doing it.
charisma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, now I've got to roll either way.
Oh,
Now I could. Now.
yes, it is.
Now, if I use
Okay.
the 16 here, I have a proper chance of sort of fully determining if it determines.
Brak, 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 brak.
Hey, that Soren.
Wait, hang on. Are you rolling a thing as well?
Hold on, was that a Ace Attorney reference?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on. What was that roll
Yeah,
for?
no
Willis?
spiky hair here.
Mm-hmm.
Willis, what was that roll for?
Mine?
No, Willis.
That was to
Insight.
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 Oh, right. Okay. Well,
Can
if you've already
everyone
done
roll
it.
that?
Yeah, why not?
Brilliant.
Well, we'll see if it's brilliant.
Yeah, being as Willis did it before I got a chance to, yeah.
It's brilliant.
Because I was
we
just
get
wondering whether I
around.
use a 16 or not.
That's a 10.
It still beats the
Seven.
deception one.
Okay.
The would-be deception one.
Hmm.
And what about Car?
I
I'm-
rolled
I'm-
a 3.
Oh,
I'm
you
not-
rolled a
no,
3.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
not-
right.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
that's
I'm
fine.
not gonna roll, by the way.
Now, well, yeah, well, that's everybody then. It's Aaliyah's at the top. So, and then when you get to the top, the horse and cart are gone, and Aaliyah's gone, and it's just...
She was the traitor.
No. So, actually no, as you get to the top, you just see a massive stone block being pushed over the...
No.
No.
We won't come
Anyway,
back in
so
3 days.
look-
We're not that kind
Yeah.
of heroes.
So,
Well, you're never going to get those cursed gauntlets off.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, both Mima and Mr. Maramal,
Mm-hmm.
he seems... So what he's saying is truthful. That what he's saying, what he saw down there, and that he didn't see anything more, is he's being truthful. However, you do sense that there is some
He's not telling
It
us
doesn't-
everything.
So no, what he's saying seems completely honest. How
Is it
he's
how he feels
how
about it?
he's how he's saying it. It doesn't feel completely honest. It feels like his tone of voice.
He
He's
wanted
not-
It
to
doesn't-
feed us to his
it
little
doesn't-
snake.
He's not telling us everything.
He wanted to feed us to the snake. He's disappointed.
So
So
Now
I,
he's going to have to go to the supermarket.
So he might be trying to sound sad.
Maybe.
so I say, so did that creature leave you alone then?
Well, I didn't go low enough for it to attack me.
Oh, I see.
That thing would have
I'm
made
gonna-
short work of me. Oh, I hate it when I make short puns.
So
Hmm.
what are you not telling us?
Oh.
Looks over. He unties the rope. Says, "Do you mean about something specific? Well, what would you like to know?"
Sweating a little.
Well, yes, I am sweating quite a lot. Thank you.
I think it's
I'm going to wind
I'm
up.
joking. Joking. I didn't say.
I
He
think
didn't
it's
say that.
time for you to come clean and tell us everything. Something's not right here.
And that's where we're gonna have to end the session.
Oh, yes, love it.
Because
Da, da.
yeah.
Y'all gonna answer us this week?
Okay.
Can't just make.
Now let us all-
Sneaky,
now let us
sneaky
all-
Sodom.
Yes. We're
Now-
gonna Sorum, we're gonna let you sit here and stew for a week. In
Yes.
the meantime,
Yeah.
your
Come on.
brother is getting hungrier and hungrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about what you've done. Sit there.
And the beaked snakes will approach him.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You just sit there in the corner next to the trap door and time out for a week.
Yeah.
While we all glare at you.
Yeah.
apart from Mark.
And then
And
Elia's
Well, no,
gonna
because now, there's obviously something to it.
Elia's gonna go get the scale guard in 2 hours, and then they're all gonna show up and say, "Why are these people all standing here staring at each other? What's going on? This is really
Why-
creepy. We need to get reinforcements."
Yes.
Why are they not breathing? And why
Might-
does it say "to be continued" above
Yes.
there?
No.
You
Why,
might
why
have
does
it.
why does it say AFK above their heads?
Alia, give us a week.
Yes, somebody probably ought to go up the stairs and tell Alia we're coming back out too.
Yeah, because maybe
Yeah.
Sorum goes up and goes, "Oh, they're trying to kill me, trying to kill me."
Ooh.
that
Sorum,
voice.
come on. Sorum would never do that to you.
Maybe to the rest of us, don't we?
Yeah, wasn't it Ilea that said something to?
No, Ilea was the one from Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Alea is the one from this
yeah,
game.
yeah. You know what I mean. But didn't she say something to? Was it Ka and Arkin about she didn't trust or something suspicious about?
She asked if the others were serious about not trusting this guy, because she wasn't sure if they were being serious.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Started
remember
as a
now.
joke,
Okay.
but my bird senses are tingling.
It makes sense.
Hang on. There we go.
Okay, so with that,
Check.
Khan?
Karkin.
also one thing that I've thought about, just a tiny little thing, which is
Oh, ship name.
so when this campaign's over and when you're watching the videos, the
prep video.
and report videos. So two things. So one, I thought maybe if you could post any comments or reactions you have as comments on the video, so that if someone's watching the video, watching the series, then they can see the actual participant's reaction after the fact to that.
Reaction to the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So click on the video, instant pause, and comment.
Well, I meant as you're as you're watching the video, and if you've got comments about that.
When we eventually watch it, you mean?
Yes, when you eventually watch the video after the campaign's over, that you don't write your reactions and stuff on Discord, but instead post it as comments on the videos, so that
Will do.
Yeah. If that's okay.
If everyone has a YouTube account.
And the second thing is, I'm really looking forward to that day. So.
Oh, and we're 85. Yes,
which is next week, since this was our last one, right?
Yeah. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame we'll never find out.
Yeah, we never did find out what happened to all the brothers.
Room staff says no.
Okay, well, thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for playing.
Hey.
And
thank you for turning up again, Blue. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Indeed. Glad you came.
It's too soon. Soon.
They're too distraught.
It's too soon. Soon. Yes. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's up now? Goodbye, everyone.